All right, everyone, we're almost there. That's an extremely fine tape recorder you've got there, young Roland. Planning to get some reminiscences of old St Albans, are you?
Yes, sir. If I can get the nerve to ask anyone. Stupid doing all different things. Anyway, you know where all the Roman bits are, do you? More or less. That's handy, you can show us.
I'm gonna get her today. Oh, Furman. What are you gonna do? I don't know yet, but I'm gonna think of something.
Right, everyone, let me have your attention. Now, today, we're going to have a look at a small town, but a town which has existed for more than 20 centuries, and I want you to ask yourselves, why? What makes this ideal as a settlement? Why was it that the Belgic tribe settled here? Why was it one of the most important towns in Britain during the time of the Roman Empire? What keeps the town going today? What signs do you see as you walk around the medieval city of the modern one? Are the people who live here aware of its past? Right, let's stop here a moment, shall we? Now, this may look like any old wall to you, a bit tatty even, you might think. But this is the original wall of the Roman city. Now, what did I say the Roman town was called?
Verul something. Verulamium, sir.
Verulamium, very good. Now, dare I ask, does anyone remember? What relevance has this wall for us here today?
Don't you know, sir?
Oh, this one here, he's so sharp he'll cut himself. Yes, Roland, I know. The question is, do you?
We're looking at the way the town survived. Through the ages, sir.
We're looking at the way the town survived through the ages. And this is the first solid evidence of the town that was standing here 2,000 years ago. And it's the first real evidence of settlement, although we know the people were here before the Romans came. And it's the last evidence for nearly 1,000 years. When the Romans left, the Britons weren't making any great efforts to preserve things Roman. Right, let's move on.
It's light down there. Showing even brought our fishing gear.
Pay attention and get a move on.
It wasn't until the Middle Ages that people again left buildings which have lasted. You see the cathedral over there? That was begun in Norman times, and that's what we're going to look at now. Off we go.
It's miles away.
Of course it's not miles. I don't know, you children, you've forgotten what legs are for these days. Go on, look lively.
What do you have to come for anyway?
Smile, everyone.
Hey, son's taking a photograph! Take a photo of me, sir. Look out, there's a car coming.
Annette.
All right, come on. Move on.
I hope we'll have our lunch soon. I'm starving. Probably have it down there in the park. That's where we had it when we came from my old school. Can't you talk about nothing else except what you did with your old school?
Still chattering, you girls. Look around you. Have you noticed anything at all on this trip yet?
Yeah, a few old walls.
Stay on the pavements, please, Grange. Stay on the pavements. You told something before you do it.
Crisp, darling.
They just nicked my quiz. I'll get 'em. Here, you take their quiz.
Sorry, darling. I'm starving.
Here, give me that. What's that for? Got an idea. Take me hand back on her. What's on, eh?
What's wrong with it?
Nothing. I just had too many, that's all.
No, I don't want it.
I'll have it. Thanks.
Now, can you all stop talking and listen a moment, please? Now, we've done our grand tour, some of us with more enthusiasm than others. This afternoon, you're going off on your own, in small groups. Now, let me just remind you that although I know the Grange Hill pupils are a harmless species, quiet, well-behaved, thoroughly respectable, the people of the town are only going to find that out through your behaviour this afternoon. So I want that behaviour to be impeccable. And if temptation comes your way, let me just remind you that Miss Mooney and Mr. Smart and I are wandering the town ourselves. We know what you're supposed to be studying, so just make sure you are.
Roland just got me.
Roland? Are you all right? What happened?
Nothing. It's all right.
He's not catching me like that.
And let me just repeat, you're to stay in groups of at least 2 people. You're to tell me or Miss Mooney or Mr. Smart of any change of plan, and you're to be in the coach park at 3:30.
Someone? Go and ask her. All right.
Excuse me.
Yes, dear?
Could you answer some questions for my school project, please?
Oh, no, dear, not today. So sorry. I'm in a bit of a hurry.
What's the matter with you? Why didn't you ask her? Don't be stupid. I feel right, Wally, going at some woman and asking her. It's embarrassing. Oh, bad luck, Rolly. Look, why don't we forget about interviewing people and have a little wander around town?
We won't have nothing to put in our projects then.
So we'll make something up. Yeah.
Excuse me. Could you answer some questions for my school project, please?
Huh?
Could you answer some questions for my school project, please?
I haven't got a watch on, son. There's a clock tower in the high street.
Thanks.
You don't have to pick 'em, Rolly.
At least I'm trying, aren't I?
Come, we don't hang about here while he's messing about. Come, let's go up the high street. Yeah, come.
Excuse me.
It's no use asking me, Pet. I'm a stranger here myself.
Look, we're here, right? So we got to go along there and down the hill. Yeah, but what I'm saying is we can go another way. Look, I've just had about enough of you today. You think you know everything, don't you? Just because you've been here before. No, I don't. You've never stopped flipping talking about your other school since we've been here. With my other school we did this, with my other school we did that. So why did you flipping stay at your other school if it was so wonderful? Because we moved house, didn't we, moron? Don't you call me a moron, bean-face. Look, stop arguing, you two. Let's go to this Roman theatre. It's exactly where I am going. You're going the wrong way. No, I'm not. I'll see you there. I bet we get there first. Come on. Do you think we leave her on her own? I mean, Mr. Butterworth... Oh, stuff, Mr. Butterworth. Anyway, we didn't leave her on her own. She left us.
Hang on a bit. I'm hungry.
Yes, Sonny.
Double-decker, please.
Double-decker. Here you are, 16. Right.
So, excuse me, but do you know anything about St Albans in the olden days?
Not me, son. I only moved here last year. Just a minute, though. There should be a little book here somewhere. Memories of old St Albans, interviews with local people, that sort of thing. Just hang on here a minute.
Brilliant. If we buy that, we won't have to do no more work.
Here you are. There's a map here, too, where they think the Roman town was, then the medieval.
How much is it?
75p.
Blimey, we have to be desperate to pay that. Nah, if we club together, we ain't got to do no more work for the rest of the afternoon.
I don't understand it. The cathedral's back there, so that means that... You sure you got it the right way round?
Look, there's our friends, boy.
Uh-oh.
Hello, darling. Thanks for the crisps. Sorry, I didn't quite catch your names.
You two go crisps.
Tell you what, we'll buy you another packet, eh?
Yeah, if you tell us your name. I'm Brian.
And I'm Kevin. Where are you two off to, then?
None of your business.
Oh, a right cheeky one we've got here, eh?
We're trying to find a way to the Roman theatre.
I'll tell you what, me and Brian will take you there, won't we, Bri?
In that thing?
What do you mean in that thing? This is a very distinguished car. Took us all of a day to paint it, didn't it, Kev?
It's a mess.
Oh, do you hear what she's saying? Oh, don't think we can give anyone as cheeky as that a lift.
I wouldn't come anyway.
Why not? You're not afraid of getting into a car with two strange men, are you?
I'm not bothered about getting into a car with you.
Well, come on, then. In you get. We'll take you to your Roman theatre.
All right. Nick? Oh, come on, you're all right. And we'll beat that bean-faced coolie to it anyway.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Not a bad little place, this, is it?
No. Well, it's not like some of these modern hamburger places.
Not like it was in the old days, though, is it? Do you remember when the dairy was down the bottom of the hill? Mrs. Tilly, she was called, the farmer's wife. She used to bake her own cakes and sell them in that little shop she kept. Lightest lemon sponge I've ever tasted, she used to bake.
Yes, I remember her. Mind you, she worked hard, that woman. Do you remember during the war she'd be round with that milk float 7 o'clock every morning?
Oh, yes. And they still had the horse then, too, didn't they?
Yes. And it was all their own cows they had, too. 2 Harolds they had working for them. Little Harold and Big Harold. Little Harold married that land girl, do you remember?
Yes.
I'm sure this isn't the way. There was a sign to the Roman theatre back there. You sure you're taking us to the Roman theatre?
Yeah, of course we are. This is just the scenic route. Isn't it, Kev?
That's right, boy.
Smile, please.
Oh, hello, sir.
Enjoying the splendours of the Roman theatre on your own, eh? Where are the others?
Dunno, sir.
I thought that you and Julie and Annette were supposed to be staying together.
Yeah, but we had an argument about how to get here, sir. And I said I'd meet them here.
Ah, here comes Miss Mooney and Janet.
Sorry we're late.
Not as late as some other people, I fear.
Oh, no. Don't tell me those girls have abandoned you.
No, they said they'd meet me here.
Well, what do you suppose has happened to them?
Dunno, miss. Perhaps they've got lost.
Well, they can't stay lost for long. This isn't a very big place after all.
I understand there was something of a dispute about the routes they were to take. I don't doubt that a survey of the local watering holes, snack bars to you, would reveal their whereabouts.
Well, just so long as they turn up by home time.
I tell you, I saw the Roman theatre miles back.
It's just up here, darling.
I don't believe you. It's not this far out of town.
Excuse me, sorry.
What on earth are you doing here, eh?
I was having something to eat, sir.
You're not supposed to be having something to eat, Browning. You're supposed to be out there finding out about St. Albans.
Yes, sir.
Are you on your own, or is there someone else skiving off round the corner?
I was on my own, sir.
Well, why are you on your own? Mr. Butterworth said you were not to go off on your own.
Sorry, sir.
Who were you supposed to be with?
Gordon Jones and Samuel Maguire, sir.
And where are they?
I don't know, sir.
Don't know? You should know, shouldn't you?
Well, they went off, sir.
Just wait. Wait till I get my hands on those boys.
Look, you didn't really want to see the Roman theatre anyway, did you?
Of course we did. Why do you think we flippin' well asked you?
I know why I think you asked us.
And I know why we asked you.
Look, you got the wrong idea. We don't like that. We just wanted a lift.
Look, darling, I know you like a little bit of fun.
Take your flipping great greasy hands off me.
Don't get stroppy with me, girl.
I said don't touch me.
Look, it's only a little bit of fun.
Oh, is it? Well, that's not what we came here for, right? And we didn't ask to be bothered this stupid dump either. So now you can flipping well take us back to St. Albans.
Take you back? We've only just got here. We're not taking you back. Not unless you do something for us.
Look, please take us back. We're going to be late for our coach if you don't.
Ah, the poor little schoolgirls.
Come on, Julie. We don't need them to take us back to St. Albans. We can walk.
Have a nice walk. And don't get lost.
Next miles. We don't even know the way. We'll find it. Wrong way.
Hey, Johnny, let's get rolling and go back to the coach. Yeah, okay, I'm coming. I've only got 10p left. You're mad, you are. You never win on these machines. A friend of Jeremy's once won £22 on one of these on the boat to France. You must have told me that 100 times. It's not taxed on the boat. You won't win 22 quid in a place like this.
That was Miramad by Cuban League. I bumped into Terry Wogan this morning. He's just been relegated. More of that later, and also more of the hospital section of our programme. We've heard Blancmange and...
Blimey! Jonah, who will to go? No, I might win some more. You won't, Jonah. Come on. If you don't get out of this, I'll have it.
Everything all right, my dear?
Those two girls still haven't turned up.
Well, let's ask if anyone's seen them, shall we?
Yes, might as well. Listen, everybody. Can you all listen a minute?
Silence for Miss Mooney.
Did anyone see Annette and Julie this afternoon?
I saw them, miss, with Diane, by the clock tower.
Yes, Julia, we know about that. Did anyone see them after that?
We've been looking for you. The seamy side of St. Albans was the subject for your project, I take it?
Sir?
Those people.
No, sir. We was researching unemployment. The town today.
Don't lie, Jones. You left Browning on his own, didn't you?
You was all right, wasn't you?
I knew you lot couldn't be trusted on your own for an afternoon. We'll see how many other people have abused the trust we put in them, shall we? I think you might have something to say to these three, Mr. Butterworth. They've none of them been working on the projects to which they were assigned.
Oh?
Something the matter?
Annette Furman and Julie Marchant haven't been seen since 2 o'clock.
Well, what can you expect if you let children like these wander loose around a strange town?
Miss, do you want us to go look for them?
No. You get to the back and shut up.
I don't think there's any point in us scattering at this stage, Samuel.
No, no, no. We'll stay just where we are. They'll turn up.
You're an optimist.
Well, yes, I am, Mr. Smart. My mother used to tell me it makes no difference to the outcome whether you're an optimist or a pessimist, but an optimist has a better time of it.
You still got that book we brought? Yeah, I think so. It's just, you know, we better mug up something quick before old Butterworth starts asking awkward questions.
We're terribly late, Annette. I hope they ain't gone without us. Well, if they have, we'll just have to get a train, won't we? But I haven't got any money. Slow down, Annette. I've got a stitch. Oh, stop moaning, can't you? Come on.
Where's Mr. Smart gone, miss?
To inform the police.
We're going without them, miss.
Well, they are over an hour late, Janet.
What's going to happen if they come after we've gone, miss?
Mr. Smart is going to stay behind.
Hey, miss, header.
Thank goodness for that.
Where on earth have you been? We've been worried stiff.
Sorry, miss. We were kidnapped, miss.
Kidnapped?
Yes, miss. Some boys said they'd take us to the Roman Theatre, but they took us miles away, and they left us there, and we had to walk back.
Took you? Do you mean to tell me you've been somewhere in a car?
They said it was just round the corner, miss.
But you don't get into cars with people you don't know.
They seemed all right, miss, first.
But they didn't. You are all right?
Yeah, more or less.
Well, are you or aren't you?
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
Well, you've led us a fine dance. What on earth do you think you were playing at, eh?
I have been into it, Mr. Smart. They've obviously had a very upsetting experience. I think the less said, the better.
I hope this doesn't mean you're letting them get away with this outrageous behaviour.
Well, you three, what have you got to say for yourselves? What's all this I hear about you doing no work?
I did some, sir. I got quite a lot on tape. Do you want to hear some?
Yes.
Lightest lemon sponge I've ever tasted, she used to bake. Yes, I remember her. Mind you, she worked hard, that woman. Do you remember during the war she'd be round at that milk at 7 o'clock every morning? Yes.
Very good, Roland. I am pleased. Ah, Miss Mooney, everything all right?
Yes, thank you.
Right. I think we can get going now.
By all means, Mr. Smart. What about you two?
Yeah, we did some interviewing, sir. Yeah, but the thing is, we could only write down on notes because we didn't have a tape recorder, sir.
I see. And, who did you interview?
Yeah, I interviewed some old boy. Yeah, he fought in the Boer War.
Really?
Yeah, and I interviewed some old lady. She was a nurse in the First World War, sir.
My, they must have been a good age, these people.
Yeah, well, they were getting on a bit.
Let's see. To have fought in the Boer War, he would have to have been over 100. And as for your lady, well, she must have been getting on for 90. Shall we just check and see when they were born?
that.